LEGO releases hundreds of new minifigures every year and has some hugely successful themes such as Star Wars, Marvel and Harry Potter. This means we'll get a lot of minifigures of the same characters again and again, but have you ever wondered which character has the most minifigures? Well, in this video, let's find out. But before we get to the results, we need to know what a minifigure is. Well, according to the official definition, for a character to be called a minifigure, it needs to include at least two of the three standard parts. That's a pair of legs, a torso and a head. This definition excludes mini dolls, examples of which are found in the Friends and Disney themes, brick-built figures and big figs. Technically, it also excludes many others, such as Star Wars droids and characters depicted using special moulds, such as Jabba the Hutt. But this is a bit of a grey area, so I included them for the purpose of this video. I didn't count generic characters such as stormtroopers, astronauts and knights, of which there are hundreds, so I only included characters with individual names. I excluded subtle variants of the same minifigure. An example is this Spider-Man minifigure. Now Bricklink lists these as two different minifigures, but the only difference is the inclusion of this neck bracket. Now it's time for the results, counting down from the top 15. In 15th place we have Obi-Wan Kenobi with 35 different minifigures. Then it's Ron Weasley in 14th with 42 different minifigures. In joint 13th place is Han Solo and Hermione Granger. Both have 43 different minifigures. Then in 11th is Spider-Man with 44 different variants. Iron Man is the most common Marvel character with 48 different minifigures. Then it's Nia, the water ninja from Ninjago, with 54 minifigures. Luke Skywalker is the most common Star Wars character with 58 minifigures. Cole, the Earth Ninjago ninja, is in 7th with 62 different minifigures. And then just outside the top 5 is Jay Walker, the Lightning Ninjago ninja, with 69 different minifigures. The 5th most common LEGO character is Zane, aka the White Ninja from Ninjago. Zane was one of the first Ninjago minifigures to come out and has since taken on a range of appearances with different skin tones and colour schemes. Now I'll admit I know nothing about Ninjago, so I've no idea why Zane minifigs went from having mainly yellow skin in the first few years to exclusively metallic skin since 2021, but I have a feeling that it has something to do with these two minifigures. In 4th place is the Fire Ninja Kai from Ninjago. Along with the other ninjas, Zane, Jay and Cole, Kai also appeared in the first Ninjago sets. At present, there are 71 different minifigures of him, one more than Zane. 3rd place also belongs to a Ninjago character, and this time it's Lloyd Garmadon, the main protagonist in Ninjago. It's therefore no surprise that he's the most common minifigure from that theme, with a whopping 77 different minifigures of him being made so far. In 2nd place is
Harry Potter!
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter!
who arrived in 2001 with the first Hogwarts theme sets, and they weren't that great, these minifigures. I mean, the character was barely recognisable. If it wasn't for the glasses and the lightning bolt scar, I'd have no idea who it was. Thankfully, the realism did progress over the years, with the first flesh-coloured Harry produced 3 years later in 2004. A shorter, more accurate version of The Boy Who Lived only arrived in 2018, and that year also saw him get a brand new head mould. My favourite Harry Potter minifigure though has to be the gold version, released in 2021 to celebrate the LEGO theme's 20th anniversary. To date, there are a whopping 85 different variants of the wizard. Finally, it's time for the character with the most minifigures, and that is Batman. The first one was brought to Comic-Con in 2005, and 95 more variants have since followed, which depict him in a range of suits and outfits. And then there are the more out there depictions of the Caped Crusader, which showcase LEGO's creativity brilliantly. Now I know what you're thinking, what does all this look like on a graph? Well, here we go. An interesting observation from this list is that LEGO seems to make a lot more minifigures of good characters than evil ones, as the top 15 places were all protagonists in LEGO themes. Darth Vader is the highest placed bad guy in 16th place, with 33 different minifigures of the Sith Lord. That's all for this video, so I hope you enjoyed watching and see you in the next one.